Lexus GS300, the unpopular JDM car. Why? Because it didn't come manual, it had a GTE. Well, in reality, it did have the GTE, but it got overshadowed by the Toyota Supra. If you didn't know, the Toyota Risto is the original car that had the 2JZ GTE, and I'm going to show a little love to the MK3 Supra that started the platform with the 1JZ. Without those cars, the Toyota Supra wouldn't be where it's at today. Only reason the Supra is popular because people think it came with 1,000 horsepower because of Paul Walker and the Fast and Furious series. So these cars didn't really get as popular as they needed to be, but they're a beautiful platform to build on, and it's 2026. So what is the problem? Manual swaps, 2JZ GTE swaps are the new norm. So what is the problem? This was my turbo Lexus GS300 that got totaled out, and I wasn't able to record videos on it like I wanted to, but now I have a new platform to build off of. So let's get to the build series. What it is, guys, your boy Roy Jay-Z. So for today's video, we're going to be unclapping the Lexus GS300. So as you know, I bought the car with a little bit of damage on the fender and the bumper, so we're going to be replacing that. We're going to be cleaning it up, and we're going to be doing our first tasteful upgrade. Not even an upgrade, we're going to say a cosmetic mod that's going to make the car look 10 times better. If you don't know what that is, it's a cheap thing that you can do, and let's get to it. So bam, here we are. We got some new headlights. So these was on my old GS300. They was brand new. My brother got them, I think, for Christmas. I think last Christmas. They're still good. They do got a little watermarks on them. We're gonna go ahead and clean them up, detail them up before we go ahead and slap them on. But I think these are like tasteful mods. You can't go wrong with brand new headlights. Headlights make the car look brand new, and just give it that tasteful look. If you ever done it to your car, because the ones that's on there, they're kind of ashy, they're kind of yellow, but they're not too yellow. But these are more clear, so I might as well go ahead and slap these on and just throw the other ones back on the my old GS. My baby looking at, but yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get this going. So let's get to it. So this is my first time in the back seat, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, these back seats is 10 out of 10. It looked like they did not have kids at all. These seats look brand new, like no butt prints, no nothing. Like this look like this factory Toyota leather, bro. That's crazy. And another, this is gonna be, oh yeah, they didn't have no kids. This is spotless. This, it only got like 1 or 2 like little spots of like drinks, but this is, oh my god, bro. I ain't never geeked out like on a car like this, but this is kind of crazy. Like this leather is like this, so you can just eat off this if you wanted to, type thing, you know. So we got the new fender on, the new bumper. Well, new to this car bumper, but it is ready to go. And I put in my headlights, look way better, look cleaner. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I feel about these LEDs. I had LEDs and I had some blue LEDs. I'm gonna show y'all. They're not as bright as the yellow ones that was in here stock. These are the middle lights. So I don't have daylight running lights with these LEDs, but this is how they look with the little baby lights in the middle. And this is what it looked like full blast. Like, they're cool, but they're not as good as I thought they was. But I might upgrade to them maybe sooner or later. Probably go back to the yellows and probably upgrade to some $200 LED lights for the car. But as of right now, I don't really like them. My car did not have tint, and I think my yellow lights was more brighter than these. And this is full blast. Like, it didn't really change too much. But we'll see once I'll probably do a test off camera just to see which one's better. But these yellow ones, these little LED ones, they're not as good. Like, I don't know. I guess they work, but I really don't know, man. I don't know. I'll have to see. But alright, so things I haven't done yet was take off this cover to verify that the VVTi gears are not leaking. But common problems on the 2Js are the valve cover gaskets. sometimes the VVTi solenoid lines is leaking. Most likely this O-ring, front main seal, and the rear main seal way in the back by the transmission. Those are like the common leak points on the 2Js. So we're gonna be probably taking, like I said, take this cover off and see before I deep clean it, because I already kind of got an idea of where the oil is coming from. But yeah, man. All right, this is kind of dry, so it looked good, man. So VVTi is not leaking. It's probably time for a new timing belt, because you can see the cam gear marks on the timing belt, but we probably gonna leave that for now. But this is what you're looking for on the 2J. You see how clean these valve covers are. It really wasn't leaking that much. I did break this, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get a light for you guys. All right, so like I said, the timing belt probably need to get replaced, but the cam gears are not leaking. As you can see, valve covers are leaking for sure. As you can see, it's moisture on the valve cover and on the intake plenum. But I'm not gonna lie, it looked like this motor have not been touched since from factory, because a lot of this new connectors, like if you look at the spark plug wires, it still got the little holders for them to kind of divide them themselves. So that's kind of cool to see. So I really don't know the maintenance history of this motor, but it is dusty. So we're gonna go ahead and detail it and clean it, and it's leaking a little bit of oil right here. So that's a common little problem too. It's really just an O-ring. I got a brand new O-ring, but yeah, this is looking real good. I know it got a little leak for the if we look under here, you can see that the oil pan got a little gunk on it, but it's not. It's just like old oil. But we're not going to probably touch the bottom of the motor yet, because I don't feel like pulling out the pressure washer. But this is real good to see. But yeah, man, this is a beautiful motor. And I really just now seen this. It is a chunk taken out my motor mount. So that's why my motor vibrates. It's a big old chunk out of the motor mount. The motor mounts need to get replaced. I'm guaranteed these are the original motor mounts, because most of the stuff do not look like it got touched at all. So that's a good thing. All right, I don't know if y'all can see that wire right there to the left of the valve cover. That wire is brittle and hard, and it got a little bit of corrosion in the wire. So what I'm gonna probably be doing is, the next thing too, is cutting these wires and re-luing them, because these wires are rock hard. These are connectors for the coil packs. These right here. It's hard to show you guys, but yeah, I'm gonna have to redo these connectors. All right, so I just seen this. So the timing belt was done in 09. So the timing belt been on here since 2000, 17 years. That's kind of crazy. This is my first time seeing this. Like I said, this is my first time under the engine really to like really look deeply. That's crazy. 17 years. So we for sure gonna probably be replacing the belts sooner or later, but I really don't want to do it the timing right now. But yeah, man, we're gonna probably, once I get all the other stuff to fix, like the valve cover leaks, we're gonna probably fix the wires and stuff like that. But as of right now, the timing belt is gonna stay as is, because it works, you know. But yeah. So we're not really trying to add too much pressure, because wiring, stuff like that. This got an adjustable knob on how much pressure can come out of it. So it's just a light, you know, on the lightest setting I can get it on. The engine looking good, so it is cleaned up. So I might need to come back and hit it with like some shining stuff. I forgot what it's called, like something to make the black pop a little bit more. But as of right now, this is perfect. I'm not really tripping. But yeah, man, this is going to be wrapping up the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and thank y'all for tuning in, and peace out.